Hello.
Hello.
Well, this is all a bit new, isn't it?
It's a bit strange, isn't it?
Oh, how bizarre. Strange times. Strange times.
It's very weird, yes. Hello everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
I'm Emma.
I'm Tracy. And we are Curly Seams. Hey, we're recording from 2 counties today.
We are, yes. We've obviously with what's going on in the world, we've got some slight changes to how we approach things.
Yes, we're in isolation. So we've got Emma over in Wiltshire and I'm over in Hampshire. So we're, by the power of technology.
Yeah. Well, at least we could do this, can't we? So
yeah, well, hopefully, fingers crossed. This is something new to us. We haven't done this before. So all being well, it's going to work. If it doesn't, nothing's lost. We can try again some other time.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll give it a go.
This is a great thing about podcasting, don't you think? I have learned so much since I've been doing this podcast.
Absolutely.
Which is coming up for a year. It won't be that long before it's a year. Did you know that?
No, I can't believe it.
Yeah, I know. So I feel like we've progressed a lot, actually. So
I think we've learned a lot. I think we've changed a lot. I'm not convinced we're quite where we want to be, really, properly. But
no.
We're getting there. So, you know.
Hey ho. Yeah, but
yeah. And every time we do one, we learn something new. So
yeah, if nothing else, the little grey cells are certainly being exercised. Every time we do one, something happens, something new. So today we are filming with Quicktime and doing a FaceTime with Quicktime. all very bizarre, all very strange, but hopefully it's going to work okay. Anyway, this is a podcast about quilting, knitting and stitching. So haven't got a great deal to say today, though. I'll be honest. I haven't got a great deal to show.
Well, I've got a few things.
Yeah.
I have been working quite hard, actually.
Oh, have you? That's good. At least one of us have been doing something.
Yes. So, if you are joining us for the first time, welcome. It's nice to have you with us. If you like what you see, please give us a like, give us a little subscribe down below. That would be lovely. And if you're coming back for more, thank you. Nice to see you.
I've just noticed I had a cursor which was pointing right up your nose. I am so sorry. It's probably there for the last 5 minutes.
Lovely, thanks for that.
I've moved it out of the screenshot now, so hopefully that's not going to be there. As I said, we may have some technical difficulties, but we'll get over them. So
we certainly will. One being that I haven't got Quicktime at the moment, which we're not quite sure why. So it could all be coming with a big Tracy.
Yeah, well, it'll be a little Tracy because it's coming from my end. It'll be a big Emma and a little Tracy.
Oh no!
Yeah, but it's great because we can see your quilting machine in all its glory with a fantastic looking orange quilt on it.
It is actually, yes. That is one of the things that I've got to show.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. I was meant to be doing a disappearing 9-patch course this weekend, but obviously
I was going to say, is it a disappearing 9-patch?
It is a disappearing 9-patch. Now I saw a picture of it somewhere, and I can't for the life of me think where. So I do apologise if it's somebody's design. I'm not quite sure actually, but I sort of made it up.
Yeah.
And what I wanted to do something in orange and yellows, and I wanted to use my scraps.
Yeah.
And so I'm really pleased with it actually. It's nice and bright and cheerful, and it is all scraps. The background was a yardage, but
now is that white or like a grey?
It's I tell you what, I'll bring it over so that we can have a closer look, shall I? It is all ready just to be loaded up onto the frame.
Oh, it's cream, yes.
But it's like a cream with a linear line through it.
That's lovely. Really like it, and I like fabrics like the paper clips on it.
Yeah, that's fab, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it just?
But it's this size because I ran out of the background fabric.
Oh, okay. So you just went with what you had. Yeah.
I went with what I had.
Yeah.
I could have gone online to see if I got any more, if I get some more, but I decided no, that was silly. So it's stopping at that size.
Yeah. Now you do know we've got a tutorial that people can access for a disappearing 9-patch.
We have.
And there is a link to that in the link tree that's on the Instagram bio page.
Okay.
So if anybody wanted to do one for themselves, 'cause it's a very versatile design actually, isn't it?
It is. Now, this isn't the design that I was doing on the class. I was doing my own version of the Disappearing 9 patch. But I was looking for something to do that was nice, quick and easy. And that one just ticked all the boxes, really.
Looks nice. So are they a 10-inch square that you've started with on the large ones?
Yeah. Now, I started with a 10-inch square. Now, there is a slight flaw in my measurements. That I shouldn't have started with a 10-inch square. I should have started with something a little smaller, because I'm trying to find it now. It's always the way, isn't it? You can never find it when you're looking for it. So when I came to put it together, I don't know if you can see. There is a slight discrepancy in seams here. We're 1/4 of an inch out. So I should have made this strip slightly bigger. Yeah. So that these match up. Yeah. But I think in the grand scheme of things, when it's all quilted, nobody sees these things. No. But yes, it was a 10-inch square, and it was then 5-inch squares for the Disappearing 9 patch.
Very nice. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, and I think that because I did see a picture of it on your Instagram page, and the orange with the big floral design on it.
This one here.
Yes.
That's an Amy Butler.
Amy Butler. Okay. Right.
I think actually.
Is it not Joel Dewberry? Because it looks very...
it could be.
Yeah. I think I have not an upholstery weight. What's the next weight of quilting one? The next... it's a slightly heavier weight than the quilting one.
Yes.
The decorator weight. I think it's called decorator weight. Yeah. I'm sure I got a piece of it in that colour, but in design. Yeah. Anyway, I love it. It's very nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
So that's all ready to get loaded onto the frame. I've got my backing fabric on. I've got my wood behind me over here, so that's all ready to go when I
well, the nice thing about being in we're not quite in lockdown in this country yet, but we're kind of like self-imposed self-isolation, aren't we, really? So but I don't think it'll be too long possibly before we are in full isolation. But anyway, the fact that we are means that we can get on and do all sorts of things.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, I mean, we've had lots of people coming in the shop, buying projects and supplies ready for when they go into isolation, so that they've got lots to do.
Yes. Yeah, well, I've got plenty to do. I've got whips coming out my ears and projects from a very long time ago that I need to get done. So, yeah.
Exactly.
That's good. So, do you have any idea how you're going to quilt that one yet? Or?
Well, I was thinking I know I've done it quite often, actually, but a geometric... boxy thing around it, really. So
I quite like that one, the geometric meander. You do have to think about that quite a bit sometimes, don't you? It goes well and all of a sudden you forget what you're supposed to be doing and do a triangle instead of a square or something, don't you? So,
you box yourself in.
I know.
God.
Or anyway, you think or you think to yourself, no, I can't cross the line other than the square, and then you actually no, you can. So brilliant. Lovely. That's going to be nice when it's all done though. Is that going to be for anybody or just going to...
well, my daughter did sort of express an interest in it, but I'm not quite sure whether she was just being polite or not, really. So I don't know. We'll finish it and we'll see.
And see what happens to it. Yeah. So, what else have you got?
I am just going to... my screen is just going absolutely lally. I'm not quite sure why. It's just opened that up, but anyway, we'll keep going for now.
I'm not seeing any of that on my end, so hopefully that's not coming through.
Then, okay. Just all my emails have just popped up. So
okay. Okay.
So I've got a couple of things actually.
Ooh!
This little wall hanging that I have just finished up.
That's gorgeous.
So I loaded some wadding and some backing onto the quilt frame, and then I've just stuck a couple of them on just to try and get them finished. So this one's been knocking around for quite a while. It's a pliqued orange peel.
Oh, is that with interfacing behind it, or?
That is... I have no idea, because it was quite a long time ago, obviously.
Oh, okay.
So I can't actually remember. It's definitely not bond web, so it is either interfacing or it's...
needle turned, is it? Or
it's just turned.
Yeah, turned and pressed.
I would think. Maybe freezer paper.
Yes.
Freezer paper.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I really enjoyed doing that.
Love
one,
it.
actually. I used the quilted pineapple curved rulers.
Oh yes, yeah.
For that, which make life very easy. This is a new wadding to me. This is the I think it's a Tuscany wool.
It looks quite poofy.
Yeah.
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 So that's the international sign for poofiness, by the way.
Puffiness. Yep. I have used it for wall hangings. I've never actually used it on a quilt, so I'm not quite sure.
I don't stock it, but I've done. Customers have sent batting to be used in their quilts, and it comes up beautifully. Now, I'll tell you what I used the other day, which I haven't used for a very long time, and that was a poly down. It was 100% polyester, but it's a high loft Hobbs poly down.
Right.
Cheap as chips.
Yeah.
Came up beautiful.
Oh, good.
Came up beautiful. Ideal for quilts that have got a degree of ease, that extra fabric that needs easing in.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, it looked lovely actually. On the customer wanted something that was economical because it was a king size. It was 109 or 109 inch square it worked out at, which was a huge quilt.
Yeah.
And weight is a consideration. She was concerned about the weight of it, lifting it on and off the bed and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Which is a concern the older you get, because with a cotton wadding it can really heavy. So so we found the poly down, and she was delighted with it, and I have to say it quilted up so well.
Oh, good.
I always get a little bit concerned because the polyester waddings don't stick like the cotton waddings have a nice degree of stiction.
That's
so
fine.
The quilt top doesn't shift around.
Yes.
But with polyester ones, there's nothing there to physically hold it. So you do have to be a little bit more careful when you're quilting it. But the look of it was beautiful when it was done, and it had a nice drape, and it was soft, it was light, drapey, and economical. So it's been a long time since I used that one though.
Right. Good. Oh, we'll have to look out for that one.
Yeah. Okay.
So I've just got to put some some rod casings on the back of that one. So that's waiting for that.
Very nice.
And then the other one I've got, which is the first wall hanging, was this one here.
Oh, beautiful. Yes.
So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen that
Love
one.
It.
Again, it's one that's been stuck around for quite a while. It was I think we did it in a class, and this is Vanessa Christensen, is it? Vanessa Christensen, her ombre fabric.
Oh, I know who you mean. Yes, I don't think I haven't got any of hers. Yes.
V&co.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I think I only had fat quarters of each of the colours. So I was a bit limited on what I could make, but you get all the different variations of colour.
That's really unusual design. Love it actually. Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, so again, I enjoyed doing that, and again, that's got the wool wadding in. So,
and you used a curved ruler to do the quilting.
I used a curved ruler for the quilting again. Yes,
you did a nice job. Very nice.
Yeah, I was pleased with it actually, and then I enjoyed doing it. I did some stitch in the ditch, which again was not overly successful, but
why was that?
I've still got my training wheels on, so
well, it's all practice. But what weren't you happy about?
Well, there were a couple of places where I'm trying to see if I can find one now to show you. I did in the ditch. I did around each of the shapes. So I did. I'm trying to think about it. I did round the outside of all of them to stabilise them first before I did anything else. And let me see if I can find a little section that's. It's obviously not that bad because
This is the thing, you see. You think at the time it's really bad, and then try and find the error, and you can't. Oh, do you know what? Hey ho. Now, I can give you a tip on that. Okay, this is a tip that a lot of professional long-arm quilters use. Right. If you find you go over the ditch, you jump onto the other side of it, get some permanent coloured markers in the colour of the fabric, and just just colour it in.
Oh, I like that idea.
Yeah. To be quite honest, I mean, quite often you make more of a mess by trying to unpick and redo it than just leaving it. 9 times out of 10 people don't see it anyway.
Yeah.
And as you say, you've got your training wheels on. It takes time. It takes time to get to the point where you can do a stitch in the ditch without having any errors. And
yes.
And sometimes, if it's not your quilt as well, if you're quilting for somebody else, you don't necessarily know that the seams are all going in the direction that you want them to go.
Yeah.
Right. So you've been industrious then.
I have. Yeah. So these two are both just for me. So they're just I probably will just put rug hangers on and put them up in my sewing room.
Fabulous. Very nice. Very nice. Yes. Right.
So what have you got?
What have I got? Well, I haven't actually got any stitching that I can show because I'm still in the middle of doing a number of things, and they're not in for state to show.
Right.
But I've done a little bit of knitting, a little bit of crochet, and I have put a new project on the needles.
Not another one.
I know. I haven't even finished my cardigan yet, and I really need to. So I have whipped the hat back from husband.
Yes, I noticed.
Yes. Yes, it's done a quick trip to Frankfurt and back, and it's come back. So only just, mind you, because my husband went over to see Aaron and my son and his family, and he was on one of the last planes out.
Really?
Yeah, he came back Monday, and they shut the airport Monday evening, I believe. So.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Right, lucky to get back then, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was very lucky to get back. I have to say, I did think at one point, what happens if he doesn't make it back?
Yes, yeah.
So he'd already thought the same thing. So he'd made contingency plans to take a train. So what have I done?
What have you done, Tracy?
Well,
do tell. Tell.
Well, look, I've got one sock. I have a sock. Look, and I did some, I don't know if you're able to see it or not, I did some, what's that called? Kitchener stitch on the toe.
Very nice.
So, it's one side's better than the other on this. I have to say, where I did the heel, flap and gusset, I could pick up the stitches okay on one side, but then not on the other.
You said you on the other side, yeah.
So I don't know why, no idea why that is. So I can only, practice, I'm assuming.
Oh, what's this?
Yeah, I know. This is a, now what is it called? Now I'm going to look at my notes because I can't remember what this was called actually. It's called the Soccer's Rule. And it's made in the UK by a local company to a girl who runs her shop is at, hold on, I'll check her shop, JELLYBEANS Yarns.
Right.
And it's made at Hungerford. So it's not too far from either of us, is it?
No, it's not.
Yeah. So on one side it's metric and on the other side it's imperial.
Right.
And you've got a number of things on it. You've got a little gauge down there for socks between 2 and 3mm needles.
Yeah.
You have a little reference. I don't know if this is this back to front or not? No idea.
Well, it's not for me, but
yeah. But here you've got a little reference. I believe it is for the Kitchener stitch. Yes, Kitchener stitch there.
That's a handy little piece.
And you've got all the standard sizes, the men's and women's socks, feet sizes. Sort of. So here, look, I'm looking here at the women's UK size 6. It says how many inches you're to knit on the foot. So it says 9 5/8 of an inch, which is a standard size 6. I'm a size 6 UK. So presumably, I haven't really looked at this properly, so I'll be honest. I'm assuming it means between my two fingers I need to knit 9 inches. But it could be to the toe. I really don't know at this point because I haven't read the instructions. It arrived yesterday, so I haven't actually looked at it. But anyway, I love a gadget. And look, I'm assuming you sort of measure it. I don't know quite how you do it, but I'm assuming you put it against your sock and you measure it somehow. So.
Oh, okay.
And I have actually cast on the second sock, so no second sock syndrome.
Okay.
So I am really pleased with that.
Good for you.
And that's in my own little bag that I make on the long arm.
Oh, nice.
So it's all made on the long arm with the exception of one seam down the end there. So pleased with that. So that's that. So that's my my sock little foray. I'm quite pleased with that. So I feel like with the second sock, it already feels different to the first sock.
Okay.
So, and it knit up really quickly compared to the first one.
All right, because you've got more of an idea of what you're doing, I suppose. You feel more
yeah, a little bit more confident. So I'm quite pleased with that. So now we're into March, of course, and so I've got the March crochet flannel for the Filet crochet along with Mayhem and Majesty. So so this month, of course, it was the shamrock.
A shamrock, yay!
There's the shamrock. So I'll put it there. I did have a little bit of an error to begin with. We won't talk about that.
Make sure you read the pattern properly, Tracy.
But yeah, so that's the shamrock this month. So yeah, that's nice. So I'm assuming next month, in fact, actually I think I've seen a sneaky peek, April's going to be an umbrella for April showers.
Okay, yeah.
That'll be fun. Got my Speaky cast on. It's a new one actually that I've got on, and it's in the same wool. I'm back in the orange. Yeah.
Yes.
So
how much you must have left over then?
I had 200 grams of it left over. So I don't have quite enough to make this particular project. So I've ordered another ball just to do this particular project because I'm doing it's probably something I won't wear. It sounds odd that I'm going to make it. However, it's an exercise in learning to do cables. So again, it's a poncho. It's a little poncho. It's a little bit like a scarf, extended scarf. It's not overly large. So I can show you. It's called the Orange Love Poncho, and it's designed by Gaye, Glasspie and Amy Gunderson. So it's it's not I don't actually have a large photograph of it, so but I thought it was quite nice, and because I had the orange, I suppose I was attracted to it because it was orange.
The colour,
and I thought, oh yeah, do you know what, I will make it, because so I'm not completely sure I'll wear it. However, I've got a very naked mannequin that needs clothing.
Well, we can't have a naked mannequin, can we?
No. Because obviously a lot of people are getting themselves set up for the corona isolation. I saw a new pattern on Instagram, and it's by Modern Handcraft. So this is a quilt.
Oh yes, I've seen this.
Now I don't know if there's a coloured version inside. The coloured versions look so much better. So no, I printed the pattern off this morning. So this is by Modern Handcraft, Nicole, and I don't know how to say her surname. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry, I don't know how to. But it's we can give a link to that. So it's Modern Handcraft. Now she was having a special sale for the isolation period. So I think her code, there was 25% off with the special code, which I think was wash your hands. And I think it's still going.
Okay.
I think it's still going, because look at this little beauty I found.
Oh, that's one of hers as well.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yes, she does some lovely.
Isn't that lovely?
Yes.
That really appeals to, mid-century modern.
Yeah, quite retro.
Yeah, love the colours.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I'm sorry, I'm going to just completely do what she's done in the colours, because I really love those colours.
Lovely. Yeah, that's really nice.
So it's curved piecing. I do like curved piecing as well. So I am going to set myself up to do that.
Okay.
So I've got myself that one, those two, and then I saw this one, which has been knocking around on Instagram for a long time, and it's completely out of season now, but I've always liked that one.
The snowflake. Yeah.
So I really like that too. So I've got 3 pans. Now whether I make them during the isolation period is another thing, but there we go.
Yeah. So Nicole is she's the lady that I did she does a great tutorial, for the modern hexes.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's one of hers as well.
Oh, okay.
Ideas. So she does some great ideas. Yeah, really, really good.
Yeah. Well, I loved all of her patterns. I could have bought all of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
But obviously, 25% off is quite a good deal. So I thought, wow.
I think I might have to go and have a look at that.
Now, of course, we have also signed up for doing the Juicy Juice and Alison Glass miniature. Yeah.
Yes.
So which starts Sunday, I believe, doesn't it?
I haven't even thought about my fabric yet for that. Have you?
Do you know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going to try and find... I think I'm going to go for either a grey or a navy background. I've never done anything in navy, so I quite fancy doing something in navy.
Okay.
And I have so many fabrics I could choose. I'm not going to worry about getting anything for it. I'm just going to use what's basically in my box and go for it, you know?
Yes.
So...
I was thinking of more sort of lighter linen look type feel to it, I think.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice.
I haven't quite decided
Oh,
yet.
do you know what? I actually do have some linens left over for when I did my daughter's wedding quilt, which is still yet to be quilted.
Yeah.
Which is...
Just there, look.
It's on my wall, waiting. I will get around to doing that. But those were all linens.
Yeah.
Oh, I just took the paint off with the sellotape. Don't want to do that again. Oops. Oh well.
Oh well.
Yeah, so lots to do, lots to keep us occupied.
Absolutely. I'm still going with my knitting. I'm still cracking on with my newsprint.
Ooh, I like it. You're going to keep it on the plate, the non-bumpy side.
Well, you'll get flashes of both, I think, really.
I actually like the pearl bumps.
Yeah, the pearl is supposed to be the style.
Yeah, I like it.
But like I say, when it's folded over and around your neck, you'll get little bits
flashes
of
both.
Now, I've done my usual thing, in that I'm using it's called Concept. I don't know if you can see that. Concept by Katia.
Yes.
And it's a Cashmere 30, which I got at work. 3 balls of this from work in the sale, and thought, yes, that will go great with the green that I've got, which is, this one's a Rowan.
That's a real Kelly green, isn't it?
Yes. So this is still my first ball of this, and I have another 2 balls to go. This, however, is my last ball of this one. So I now have a dilemma. Do I just keep going and just use what I've got? Now that this is 2 rows of cream, 1 row of green. Right. So if I wanted to eke it out a bit, I could swap over at this point, and I could then do 2 of the green and 1 of the cream.
Are you halfway through?
Well, no, I'm nowhere near halfway through.
Right.
Or do I go online and find another ball?
I would go online and find another ball myself.
And keep going?
Yes. Yeah.
My next... Actually, I should have probably given it a press, actually, because it's been sat here creased up and everything. But this I'm just about to do the hem on this and the sleeves. I'll throw it on very quickly just so that you can see it. But this is Lotta Jansdotter.
Oh, I love it.
A pilvy coat, and it's just unlined. I've just overlocked the edges.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it's just a throw-on type jacket. So
do you know what? I like that much better than the Berliner.
Yes.
It's similar in similar style. No, it's not. It's completely different, isn't it?
I don't know. With no, because
it's a raglan sleeve, isn't it?
It's a raglan sleeve, and they're all encased. All the seams are in. Yeah. So I'm just about to do the hem and the sleeves.
That's lovely. That's very nice. That's a departure in colour for you, isn't it, as well?
Yes, I had it in the cupboard, and I just thought, I just fancied a splash of colour, really. And I just thought over a pair of black trousers, maybe with a black pearl and I've got something underneath, and then that on top, I thought it would be quite nice. So
right, well that's all my projects and current state of affairs for me.
I think it is for me. I don't think I've got anything else to show.
So I was thinking this morning actually, and I got up because I've got a little bit of work to do, but I've lost a lot of the teaching. It's gone because of the coronavirus. People cancelled those. But I was actually thinking this morning, what's going to happen is we're going to have all these crafters making quilts because they're all in lockdown,
Yes.
And then post-lockdown, there's going to be all these quilts that need quilting. So
absolutely. You're going to be rushed off your feet then, aren't you?
I don't know. But I'm expecting, I've got one particular customer, she's always prolific at the best of times, so I can just see, she's going to come out with like, this huge bundle that needs doing, so that's fine. So I've got a few to keep me busy for the next week, but then hopefully I might get the opportunity to do some on my own. I've got quite a few waiting to be quilted that I want to get on the frame and done.
Yeah, well, that would be good.
We've had our local quilt group has cancelled their show for this year. That was mid-July, so they've already taken the view that it's not going to happen, so forget that. So
okay.
So what will happen with the Festival of Quilts, I don't know at the moment, so that's a question mark for us to think about, isn't it?
Yes.
But I guess it's day by day now, isn't it? We've just got to wait and find out what happens, and I expect that things will go off the calendar.
Yeah, well, they are starting to rapidly now.
Yeah. Now, you were planning to go away next week, weren't you? Is that still going to go ahead, or?
No, I don't think so, really.
You're going to have a staycation?
We were going to go abroad, but of course that's out the window. And then we thought we might go down. We thought we might go down to Cornwall or something like that. So I'm not quite sure whether we'll go anywhere, really. We might just stay put and do days out.
Yeah, have a staycation. Yeah,
I think so. I think that might be the sensible moment anyway.
Well, we had a nice spring day Monday.
Yes, we did.
Monday was lovely, really nice, and I did actually manage to get in the garden for half an hour yesterday, and I'm sort of thinking, the weeds are already coming up.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are indeed.
So we may have to start thinking about other things other than knitting and quilting.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah.
You could do a gardening programme, no, can we, really?
Oh, God, no, thank you. No, that's not my... no. Any more luck with the sourdoughs?
I have made a couple. They've been all right. They've not been... I made one fantastic one, actually. After our failure in we did the last episode, I got in touch with Davina, who is Little Workroom Crafts podcast, and she very kindly shared her recipe for what she did.
Oh, okay.
And I made an absolutely amazing loaf, which I think you put on Instagram.
Oh.
It was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, the video. Yeah. Oh, that was her recipe, was it?
That was her recipe.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I repeated the recipe again a few days later, and it was nowhere near as nice. So I think it's very hit and miss. I don't seem to have any consistent success with it at the moment.
Right.
So I've put the starter back in the fridge for the time being, and I'm back to just making ordinary bread.
Oh, okay. So did you work from a brand new starter?
No, it's the same starter. So all I've done is I've fed it, and I've just put it in the fridge, and I'll feed it on a weekly basis. And
I was having a look in Nigella Lawson's, one of her books. I think it was it might have been On Your Table. Her book On Your Table. Is it On Your Table or At Your Table? I can't remember the name of the book, but it's a Nigella Lawson one. And I was looking at her sourdough, and she actually puts in a bit of yeast.
Oh, really? What, fast action yeast?
Yeah.
Dried yeast?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So I don't know if that would help the rise or not. Well, presumably it does. I don't know. So.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not good at that.
Anyway, so another technique.
Because we get inundated with bread then, we've got loaves coming out of our ears, and if it's not a particularly successful one, then nobody's overly keen on eating it.
No, I'm okay with soda bread. I can make soda bread, and I get great success with soda bread, but the sourdough was beyond and above and beyond me.
Yeah.
So hey ho. Anyway.
Yeah, so there we go.
Right, well, I think we've come to the end of I've no idea how long we've been recording for. I've got a feeling this might be longer than we have been trying to go for 30 minutes. This might be a little bit longer, but I think we'll probably just let it run as it is, because if it's up to me to put up on YouTube, it's going to go up as it is. There'll be no editing at my end.
Oh, right, okay.
And it might actually just be the simplest solution for the time being, and then next time round we'll hopefully get you going with Quicktime as well, and you can do it from your end. So, but I'm missing you.
I know.
I'm missing you. Missing my mate.
It just seems so strange. just doesn't seem real, really.
No, it doesn't. Do you know, one of the things because I belong to several groups where the population of the quilt group is 70 plus.
Yeah.
And all the ladies are taking it very seriously, obviously.
Yeah.
And we have set up a WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
And it's quite interesting, the chatter that's coming along now. So, you know, we're so fortunate that we have all of this technology and this. We can do virtual things. So
we still keep in touch.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So, and that was one of my biggest concerns, is the fact isolation is not so much of a problem for people. It's the fact that there's no social connection. Yeah. And by doing something, you know, even us talking to it's pretty much like you're here.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
so. You know.
Yeah.
I still feel like I've seen you.
That's all right.
Anyway, okay, so thank you very much for watching, all of you that's watching. Actually, I don't know where to look on this, whether I look at the little green dot or...
I've not been looking in the right place at all.
No, I have no idea where to look, but anyway, hey ho. Bear with us, everybody, and hopefully it will be okay. I heard a little saying this week, which I really, really loved, and I believe it's from the film, The Marigold Hotel,
right.
Which is, it will be all right in the end. And if it's not all right, it's not the end.
Oh, that's nice.
I just thought it was quite nice.
Yeah,
so yeah. So on that little sentiment, we'll give it, call it a day, and we'll see you all. This is episode 17, by the way. So it'll be hopefully, maybe episode 18 will be together. If not, it'll be the same again. Who knows? We have still got a subscriber giveaway going, so don't forget that. Please leave a comment below. We haven't got that many comments at the moment, so it'd be lovely for a few more people to take part in the prize draw, wouldn't it? So tell your friends we're running it, so it'd be lovely for them to join in as well. So if you like today's video, do like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time, I guess. So
and everybody stay safe. And,
stay safe, everybody.
Just look after each other.
Yeah, wash your hands.
As always.
Always,
we have to tell people to wash their hands.
Yeah, we've got to wash them a little bit more often now, possibly.
Yeah.
So, anyway. Okay then. Alright, till next time, everybody. Say goodbye to you, Emma, as well, because I'm going to press the button. And
alright then.
I might call you back. We can have a post-show conflab. Alright, everybody. Talk to you all later.